Good morning, class. Before we start our lesson, let's begin first with a prayer. Who can lead the prayer? Okay, Renz, please lead the prayer. Alright, everyone, please pick up the piece of paper around you and throw it in the trash bin. Please arrange your chairs and take your seat. Let's check your attendance first. Alright, thank you, class. Good morning again. Is everybody feeling good today? That's great. But before we proceed with our lesson, I just want to ask you about our last lesson. What particular sports do you remember? Do you play this sport? I see. How about the others? Very good. It seems like everybody has a background on this particular sport. Okay, I think everybody's ready to learn. Stamp your feet 3 times if you are ready. Alright, before we dig into our discussion, can someone read the objective first? Yes, Ranmer. Please read. Thank you, Ranmer. Now let's proceed with our discussion, and I hope everybody will stay with me till the end of this class. Are you ready to begin our lesson? But before we start our discussion, I have a different picture here that I want to show you, and I want you to guess what it is. Okay, for the first picture, what is this? Do you know who's in the picture, Milko? Very good, Milko. Alright, for the next picture, who can guess? Do you know how to swim? That's great, Reuben. Alright, next picture. What is this? How about 4 players playing the game? Is it possible? Excellent, Vance. You really have a wide idea about this photo. Okay, class, let's proceed to the next picture. What is this? Do you know how to play badminton? I see. Very good, Limuel. Alright, next. What is this? Can boys play this sport too? Very good, Ryan. Okay, for the last picture, who can guess? Romel, who is your idol in the field of basketball? Thank you, Romel. Well done, everyone. All of your answers are correct. Today, we will discuss which of these sports is the individual, dual, and team sport. Alright, in this lesson, we are going to tackle the nature of sports activities, which we're going to discuss about the individual sports including gymnastics and swimming, dual sports including table tennis and badminton, and team sports including basketball and volleyball. So, nature of some individual sports. Alright, what is gymnastics? Thank you, Azel. That is correct. Gymnastics activities were mainly calisthenics and exercises to prepare for a war in the early as 2000 BC. One of the types of the earliest gymnastics activities was bull leaping, wherein a contestant ran toward a charging bull and grabbed his horns and tried to get toes in the air by the bull and perform acrobatic stunts before landing on the bull's back and dismounting from the bull a flips. Friedrich Jahn, known as the father of German gymnastics, was credited with this work for developing heavy apparatus. Today, gymnastics were used as a conditioning training to improve physical fitness needed for efficient athletic performance. Alright, Abel, please read the meaning of gymnastics. Thank you, Abel. In gymnastics, some events require athletes to perform routine using heavy equipment, such as a balance beam or parallel bars, and light apparatus such as ribbon and ball. Other events involve tumbling, leaping, or balancing on the floor without equipment. Did you know some of the benefits of gymnastics? Okay, so listen carefully to my discussion. Alright, some benefits of gymnastics is to enhance and maintain a physically fit body and improve gracefulness and efficiency of movements through poise, form, and rhythm. Also, to develop and improve creativity through the exploration of new movements and movements combinations. And also to practice self-discipline and enhance courage, initiative, and perseverance. Now, let's come to the gymnastics events. For women's events, we have balance beam, uneven bars, vault, and floor exercise. For the men's event, we have the vault, pommel horse, rings, parallel bars, horizontal bar, and the floor exercise. Women gymnastic events include rhythmic gymnastics, which requires the gymnast to use light apparatus while performing her elegant routine with the music. Gymnastics is a self-motivating activity which requires a considerable coordination, flexibility, balance, muscular strength, and power to perform the breathtaking routine which involves tumbling, leaps, and jumps. Rhythmic gymnastics, the gymnast uses light apparatus while performing her routine. Women's events include balance beam, uneven bars, vault, and floor exercise, while men's event include vault, pommel horse, rings, parallel bars, horizontal bar, and floor exercise. Alright, does everybody know what gymnastic is? Very good, class. Let's proceed. Alright, next, what is swimming? Thank you, Abel. Your answer is correct. In southwestern part of Egypt, there was a cave of swimmers near Wadi Sora as stated in the Stone Age. World literature found evidence of the existence of swimming through the written references dating from 200 BC, including Gilgamesh, the Iliad, the Odyssey, the Bible, the Beowulf, and other sagas. Nicholas Winman in 1538. German professor wrote the first swimming book in 1800. Swimming competitions started in Europe mostly using breaststroke. John Arthur Trugen introduced front crawl in 1873 called Trugen stroke, copying it from the Native American. In 1896, swimming was part of the first modern Olympic in Athens. Swimming has been considered a survival skill and people created new challenges and thrills such as scuba diving, synchronized swimming, and acrobatic diving and swimming competition. It is also part of the number one recreational pastime. Alright, did you know that swimming has 7 fundamentals? Okay, Lawrence, please read the 7 fundamentals of swimming. Thank you, Lawrence. You may take your seat. Class, take note of these 7 fundamentals of swimming. Now, let us know the benefits of swimming. Swimming is widely recognized by health and fitness professionals as an early perfect activity to improve aerobics fitness, flexibility, body strength, and muscle tone, and coordination. And it is also one of the best rehabilitations for minors wear and tear on the muscles since your body is suspended in the water that result in less impact when doing physical exercises. So first, we have the cardiovascular conditioning. Any exercise that raises your heart rate higher than 120 beats per minute for longer than 20 minutes improve the condition of the cardiovascular system. When you swim, your pulse rate increases even more than 120 BPM, especially if you swim fast. Alright? So number 2, we have the muscular strength. Swimming is excellent for improving strength and tone in several muscles, especially torso, shoulder, and arm muscles. For the number 3, muscular strength aerobic conditioning. Swimming properly involves a greater percentage of your body's muscle mass in aerobic exercise than any other popular activity. Aerobic conditioning of any specific muscle occurs only when the exercise you are doing causes that muscle to contract repeatedly and consistently throughout your workout, like swimming. And for the fourth one, the flexibility. Because of the large ranges of motion swimmers use during the propelling movements, evidently an individual who swims regularly becomes more flexible and supple. And for the backup position, since swimming is an aerobic conditioning, regular practice makes the body learner and tone since the energy system involve the burning of fats and calories converting into energy. Okay, class, is that clear? Very good. Let's proceed. Alright, please take a look. Mechanics of execution of the four competitive swimming strokes. So we have the freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and the butterfly. So for the freestyle, the body position is prone. The arm action is alternating high elbow recovery, and the leg action is flutter kick. And for the breaststroke, the body composition is prone. The arm action is bilateral, chest level, underwater recovery, and the leg action is frog kick. And for the backstroke, the body position is supine, and the arm action is alternating straight elbow recovery, and the leg action is inverted flutter kick. And for the butterfly, the body position is prone, arm action, bilateral straight elbow recovery, and the leg action is the dolphin kick. Alright, what are the four mechanics of execution of competitive swimming strokes again? Very good, class. Swimming is the act of propelling through water by the use of arms and legs. It is considered almost perfect exercise since it involves muscular strength and endurance, flexibility, coordination, speed, agility, and cardiovascular endurance. Understanding the different principles applied to swimming helps individuals to enhance swimming strokes. There are four competitive strokes, namely freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly. Any question? Okay, let's proceed to the nature of dual sport. Alright, for the nature of some dual sport, what is table tennis? Thank you, John Paul. You said it right. Table tennis, also called ping pong, is a sport played by two or singles or four or doubles players. To start the play, the server strikes the ball with his racket that it lands first on his side of the net and to the opposite side of the opponent's table. The origin of table tennis is believed to have originated in the early 1880s as a miniature version of tennis in England. In the past few years, hollow, banjo-like rackets, rectangular millboard rackets, and rubber and cork balls were used as equipment in playing the game. James Gibbs, an Englishman, introduced the lively celluloid ball in 1890, permitting increased control of it by the player. Good of London introduced the rubber face racket in 1902, permitting an increased variety of strokes and spins. In 1926, the first World Tournament held in London was sponsored by the International Table Tennis Federation, wherein rules and regulations were standardized and followed. This federation was formed in 1926 in Berlin. With the encouragement of the Parker brothers, Salem of Massachusetts, which is only manufacturer of official ping pong equipment, the American Ping Pong Association was formed in 1930. For a couple of years, other manufacturers of official ping pong equipment sponsored the formation of the United States Table Tennis Association, which was adopted in 1934 when the two associations merged. Alright, Amen. Can you please read the general description of the game? Thank you, Amen. Is it clear, class? Now let's have the etiquette of table tennis. The following rules of etiquette are generally followed among the table tennis players. First, we have the server should see to it that the opponent is ready to receive. Next, unsportsmanlike conduct to upset your opponent shall not be done. Next, let your opponent know if he or she is not aware of infraction of the rules that you have commit. Next, if there is an interference from other table, play the point over and in retrieving a stray ball from another table. You need to wait until the players complete a point. Next, abusive language or other unsportsmanlike conduct should be avoided. Be generous to say sorry if a point is won by a lucky shot. Do not make a loud noise or move around during actual play that may distract the players from other table. Okay, so table tennis is also called ping pong, is a sports played by two or four, which is the singles or doubles players. To start the play, the server strikes the ball with his racket that it lands first on his side of the net and to the opposite side of opponent's table. The players keep the ball in play until one or the other fails to make a valid return to a ball that crosses over the net and lands on the opponent's side. The opponent scores a point when a player fails to make a legal return or serve. Alright, everybody, did you get it? Any questions? Very good. Now let's proceed. Who among you knows how to play badminton? Alright, Jericho, what is badminton? Thank you, Jericho. You have a good point. In the late 1800s, badminton was very popular in England, wherein players wore tuxedos and gowns to play. The game spread to Canada and then the United States in 1925. It was included as an official sport in the Olympic Games with a full medal Olympic in 1992. Today, there are over 45 countries accredited in the International Badminton Federation. Badminton is a racket sport played indoors in the rectangular court that is divided by a net which will be played by two or four, which is the singles or doubles players. The players attempt to score a point by striking a shuttlecock with their racket so that it passes over the net and lands in their opponent's half of the court, or when the opponents make an error and cannot play back the shuttlecock back across the net. Okay, Jeremy, can you please read the rules of play? Thank you, Jeremy. Okay, again, so badminton is a racket sport played on a rectangular court that is divided by a net. It can either be played by two or four players. Players reach a point by striking a shuttlecock with their racket so that it passes over the net and lands in their opponent's half of the court, or when the opponents make an error, return and serve. It is an ideal sort of everybody since the mechanics can be learned easily through constant practice and dedication. Class, understood? Any questions? Very good. Let's proceed to the nature of team sports. Alright, what is volleyball? Thank you, Haji. You said it right. Volleyball is one of the popular sports in the Philippines which can be played by both indoors and outdoors. It involves jumping and running, which is good exercise to improve cardiovascular endurance. Volleyball originated in Massachusetts called Mentonet in 1895. The game was a combination of basketball, baseball, tennis, and handball designed by William G. Morgan after the invention of basketball. It is a popular sport which can be played indoors and outdoors. It was included as one of the sport events in the Olympic Games in 1964. Today, it is popular not only at beaches but also at indoor events. Alright, so how volleyball is played? Can you please read Matt? Thank you, Matt. Now, how does scoring happen in volleyball? Can you please read Louis? Thank you, Louis. Volleyball is one of the popular sports in the Philippines which can be played both indoors and outdoors. It involves jumping and running, which is good exercise to improve cardiovascular endurance. The game is played by two opposing teams with 6 players per team, wherein each team tries to score by hitting the ball over the net in such a way that opposing team cannot return it. Okay, class, understood. Any question? Alright, since there's no question, let's proceed. Alright, next, what is basketball? Thank you, Ramel, that is correct. Did you play basketball, Ramel? I see, thank you. So, basketball is a popular team sport which consists of two teams of 5 players competing. The purpose of the game is to score a larger total number of points than the opponent. The score can be gained by shooting the ball through the basket. The ball is passed, thrown, bounced, batted, or rolled from one player to another. Class, did you know that James Naismith in Springfield of Massachusetts invented the basketball game in 1891 through the idea of coming up with an indoor game that offered fewer injuries than classic American gridiron football. The game grew rapidly wherein college teams formed leagues from the first decade of game's invention. Through the effort of the USA Army and the YMCA, the first international basketball match was organized in 1993, and members took the game to India, Japan, Persia, and China as well. Today, basketball has become a popular sport around the world. So, the game. The team is composed of 5 players, and some tournaments it has 3 players per team trying to score a large total number of points to win the game. The score will be gained by shooting the ball through the basket. The ball is bounced, passed, thrown, or rolled from one player to another. The length of the games from the categories of the competition. So now let's take a look the fundamental skills of basketball. We have first the passing. It is the quickest way to move the ball. Player may pass the ball in an underhand pass, overhead pass, bounce pass, and chest pass to move into scoring position. Number 2 is catching. This is a skill which requires the player to be alert and quick so that the ball can be catched successfully. In these skills, the hand should be held out in front of the body to provide a target and maintain balance when moving in any direction to meet the ball. Number 3 is dribbling. This skill should be used on the following situations. We have penetrate or drive for the basket, create a better or passing lane, get out of the crowd, and bring the ball down the court. And the fourth one, we have the shooting. This skill is very important in scoring a points. Hence, players should master this skill with varying distance and angles. The primary objective of the game basketball to score goals. Therefore, all players should be able to shoot. Being able to shoot a variety of shots from varying distances increases the effectiveness of any player. And the last one, we have the rebounding. It is a skill to get the ball after unsuccessful shots and very essential skill to any team. It can be a defensive rebound or offensive rebound. Basketball is a popular team sport which consists of two teams of 5 players competing. The purpose of the game is to score a larger total number of points than the opponent. The score can be gained by shooting the ball through the basket. The ball is passed, thrown, bounced, batted, or rolled from one player to another. Is this clear, class? Wow, I'm so happy that everyone is attentive and has interest in our discussion. I am confident that everyone understood the lesson for today. Am I right? That's great. Is there anyone who wants to share their ideas or takeaways of today's discussion about the nature of sports activities? Very well said, Vince. Who else? Yes, that is correct. Thank you, JR. Okay, class. Any additional information? Perfect. Very well said, John Paul. Thank you. I bet anyone now has a deeper understanding about the nature of sport activities. Okay, class. Since we already discussed all about the nature of sports activities in this lesson, and I think you all are ready to take our activity since we still have time left. Now for the instruction, on a one whole sheet of paper, write your own understanding including examples about the individual sports including gymnastics and swimming, dual sports include the table tennis and badminton, and team sports include basketball and volleyball. You have 5 minutes to write your answer. Your time starts now. 2 minutes left in class. Okay, class, time is up. Please pass your paper at the front. Very good, class. Seems you all really focus on our lesson today. I am glad that you understand our lesson. Thank you for your cooperation. As an additional activity to truly know if you understand today's discussion, you are going to write an essay. As part of your activity, create an essay consisting of 300 to 500 words only in one whole sheet of paper, discussing the importance and relevance of the individual sports, including gymnastics and swimming. Dual sports include table tennis and badminton, and team sports include basketball and volleyball. And for the rubrics for performance, result of thought, grammar, clarity, with a total of 100%. When we engage in individual, dual, and team sports activities such as gymnastics, swimming, table tennis, badminton, volleyball, and basketball, we develop skills such as communication, teamwork, sportsmanship, dedication, determination, and discipline. Now, class, how do you think these skills can be applied or used in our daily life? Excellent, Ruben. Thank you. Who has another answer? That was right, Prince. Thank you. The sports field is a living classroom where discipline and dedication evolve into the study habits and time management skills necessary to excel in academics. In my classroom, I see teamwork and communication from sports like basketball or volleyball transform into peer-to-peer leadership during group projects, where students learn to value diverse ideas and resolve conflicts constructively. Ultimately, sportsmanship and determination are the most vital life lesson as they teach you that a failing grade or a setback isn't a permanent defeat, but rather an opportunity to show resilience, seek feedback, and try again with a better strategy. Alright class, to conclude our discussion, I am going to ask two questions and you can raise your right hand if you want to answer. Clear? Based on our study of individual, dual, and team sport, what universal characteristics such as rules, competition, and physical skills are shared by all sports, regardless of whether they are played alone or with team? That is correct, Milko. Thank you so much. Any additional information? Alright, let's proceed to the next question. How does understanding the specific nature and intensity of a sport help an individual choose the appropriate activity to meet their personal health, social, and fitness goals? Very good, Azel. Thank you. Any answers? Alright, I am amazed by the energy and eagerness that you all showed in the class today. Thank you for being open and participative to share your ideas and what you've discovered. You know what, class? When you share ideas to others like this, we all learn from each other. Thank you. But before we officially end our class today, we will have a short quiz first. This will serve as your review in the upcoming long quiz next week. Please prepare a 1/4 sheet of paper. Put your surname first, followed by your name, then your middle initial. Do not forget to write your year and section and the date today. Now, take a look at the presentation and read the instruction. And for your assignment, the Love of Life essay objective reflect on the social, psychological aspect of sports participation. Write a 500-word essay on a one whole sheet of paper. Sports are laboratories of life. How the nature of competition, rules, and winning or losing shapes a student athlete. Topics to cover: sportsmanship, dealing with failure, discipline, and building social relationship. And that would be all, class. You may now evaporate. Thank you.